He's a DJ. And he's, there's that rubber band. Uh-huh. And he's a well-known one. Now, he's not just one that started up, gets called occasionally. He has gigs where he's there, like almost, for instance, one of them over there, the town something or other, I forgot the name of it now. Every Friday and Saturday he's there. He's been doing it for years. There's another one. Every Monday. Not Monday. Every Sunday and Thursday. And there's another one on a Wednesday. So, he's busy. So anyway, he wanted Dave, the DJ, or DJ Dave, or something. I forgot what it was. Oh. I gotta dump these. Usually by now I've got a couple of buckets of brass. A 5-gallon bucket, these Home Depot buckets. I made this out of a makeup case thing. You can buy makeup, the cases to make your own makeup. Anyway, I bought some at the dollar store. And then I made this to show what a shotgun shell looks like inside. So you have your primer, which I used the 22 case, where the primer was fired off, so it's not live. And then I put a piece of plastic in there to show it was a wad. It was a little plastic cap. And then I got the shots, and then I put the little piece of cardboard and paper up in here, so that's what the other end looks like. So at least now, when you start talking about, a round or a shot shell, they kind of have an idea what the hell you're talking about now. Because when you start talking about primers and wads and everything else. Now I have pictures. Oh sure. I'm happy with I'm dropping ammo. What I dropped before. I have no idea. What is this anyway? This is like 380. Oh no, these are 25. 25s. This is a round that I really don't know if I have a use for it. But the wife likes it because it's a black. It's got the pop-up barrel, and it's got gold trigger, gold hammer, gold trim, gold scroll work. Here's the 380s. These are 5.7 by 28, 5.7, FN 5.7. There was some green tip in there someplace, but even if I have them, I don't carry them anymore because they're more or less considered armor piercing. These are 9s. That's a 32 long. These are 380s, which is basically a 9mm short. And it doesn't mean that it's going to have any less bang to it. It's just a 9mm short. These are 40s. I want to make sure if I got to fill any of these because they take up room. If I got boxes of ammo and then containers of ammo, these are 22s. What are these? These are 22 long or 22 Magnum, whatever you want to call it. It's a 22. Not your standard 22. That won't work. This is the 32, which is bigger than the 25 and a little bit smaller than the 380. However, it can be lethal. What's in this box? 9mm, but no, these are 32s. What the hell are they doing in here? I only got a few left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I shouldn't even keep these in here. That little bit. Now, what do we have in here? These have to be 45s. Yeah, these are 45s. That's what I carry most of the time. 99.9% of the time. That's what I carry. Now, snap caps. Good to have. If you're going to do a lot of practicing at home, and you shouldn't be dry firing your firearm, especially a 22. It's a good idea to put snap caps in it. In your revolver, put snap caps. In your pistol, load up the magazine with snap caps. This your way, when you're racking it and pulling the trigger and they're coming out, you'll kind of have an idea of what's going on in the real world. And you're not going to damage your gun by doing it. Okay, now let's get out the real rounds and put them where they belong once I find out what the hell they are. 22. Yeah, someday I should just buy a 22 mil or 22 long. Now, a 22 long, I'm sorry, don't mean to confuse you. It's really not a 22 long. It's long, longer than a normal 22 long, but it's not. Like a 32 and a 32 long, yeah, that's what I mean, it's not the same. Okay, so now these are all casings. Let's make sure I don't see any bullets in there. No, okay. Anyway, these 5-gallon buckets hold between 70 and 75 pounds of brass. And I scrap them. Like I said, the last time Chris went to the scrapyard for me, I think he took 4 buckets. I don't remember, but he came back with $350 or something. Okay. All right. Brass. Now, they don't give me clean brass prices because they're shells. And they got to worry about the primers and all that kind of stuff. So there's a little extra, well, supposedly, a little extra safety precautions. But they treat it like anything else. A primer goes off, in 20 tons of metal. You're lucky if you even hear it. And even if it had a bullet attached to it, nothing's going to happen. Do I have any spray adhesive? Alright, so let's put that there. And let's put the 9s down here. We'll put the 380 up there. We'll put the 40s over here on top of the 45s. Put that in my pocket. Now, what is this? 380. Let's put them in here. I got room in here for it. Let's put them in there. This thing's keeping boxes here as well. More. Wait a minute. You don't want to do that. Yeah, that's all right. No, yeah, that's all right. I just dropped a box of jacketed hollow points in here with a jacket, a full metal jacket. And I usually use these in my my Browning double action. That's more of a defense round, but that works. That works. Now what are these? These are 32s. Jacketed hollow point. Put that down there. What's this one? 32. Jacketed hollow point. Why do I have all these 32s in here? Jacketed hollow points I can understand. Oh, wait a minute. No, this shouldn't be in there. Full metal jacket. Here I am putting them in and I've been thinking about it. What's these? Okay, full metal jacket. Put that there. I have, let me see, I bought these at the first gun show that I went to here in Connecticut. And I'll tell you what, after going to it, it was the first gun show I ever went to. I said, nah, it's just not worth it to me. Okay, so these are the 32 jacketed hollow point. Now, when it comes to 32, and you'll hear this from a lot of people, it's a good round, all right? Don't get me wrong, and it can be fatal. However, the jacket hollow points, which is a defense round, sometimes you're better off with just a range, full metal jacket round than running these, because you want the penetration, and you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it, what you need, with a hollow point in a 32. That's the 32 long. What is this one? What's this one? Okay, give me a real number here to work with. These are blanks. Sometimes I'll run blanks so that they can get an idea of what it's going to sound like. Because a lot of them are afraid of the sound more than they are anything else. That's a 32. That's a 32 long. And what's this? This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be a 32 long. Yeah, okay. I went to Hoffman's. Nice place. I'm not knocking it. They're not the most expensive, but they're by no means the cheapest. So I went there and I bought the Browning Tomcat 32. Stainless, the whole 9 yards. Nice piece. Cost, I think it was $4 1/4. The average price on them normally are around, I don't know, 400, so they weren't overpriced. They were a little underpriced. I think the retail on them is $4.95, $4.75, stuff like that. Okay, what's this one? This is the 38. The 38. I'm not even going to put that in there. I'm going to put that in my pocket for now. Okay. Now we should have, what's this? Some cleaning and some tools. What did I do with the snap caps? Oh, wait a minute. What are these? Those are the 22 longs. Look, I keep calling them 22 long. I shouldn't even keep these in here, to be honest with you, because I haven't got a firearm to deal with them. So, what I want to do, let's put this down here. Get that out of there. Put them in here. And put the cleaning stuff in here. Well, not so much cleaning stuff, but yes, cleaning stuff. Trigger lock, another trigger lock, a battery, that's for one of the rifles, a mini screwdriver, a couple clamps, and that's another lock that's falling apart on me, a couple of keys, what's this thing? Okay. That goes there. That goes there. 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 This little safety tool, it's to show that you're going to safe. A lot of rangers want you to have that. So it's a good idea to keep a couple around. Okay, so let's put the tools here. 32s, these, I'm just going to put them in, or the 22s rather. I'm going to bring them in the house. There's no sense in having them out here. Now, the snap caps. I like, and these 32s. These are 32s, right? Yeah, these are 32s. So, put those there. Let's not forget these. There goes the range. Here's a 32 long, too. I don't use these either. But I do show them. I need to get a little trail. I need a little container. Hold on a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of 32s in there. If I don't drop them all over everything. I'll put 3 of them. Let me put 4, 5. All right. That's going to go in the house. Now, there's those funky looking 22s. now, at least I can show these in the show and tell portion. Because we do talk about different ammo. Sometimes you'll see some around the shop, you know, the range, and sometimes you won't. This goes in here with the tools. These should go in there too, because, no, these are going to go here. Alright, I need something for the snap caps next. Snap caps! I need a little plastic something for the snap caps. Hey Jen, how are you? How's my honey? Oh, I found something, I think. Yeah. See if it'll fit. I don't think so. But we'll see. Because I don't need this. How you doing, hon? How you doing? Huh? That's my honey. Yeah, it's in here. Good. So now I can at least show them what a snap cap is. And these other things, I can just put these anywhere for now. Actually, I should give them to George, because when I was doing the training, I made, these are magnets, and I made these up so when we get training, I can use the whiteboard with the Google map. There's a fire hydrant. That would be a cone, but I do have some other ones in here. That's a car accident, 2 cars head on. That's a fire. You know, so at that point, what I can do is, if we're talking about a certain intersection that's a congested one, you want to know where the fire hydrants are and stuff like that, well, we have a list, but what I do is I put the map on the whiteboard, and then I can go up there and I can stick these on here. Well, we have an accident here. You know, we have a guard or a fire police here. You know, I got a couple of them. Fire hydrants are here, 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 and here. You know, this here way I can show them a little bit more than showing it to them on a piece of paper that tells them, well, you got a fire hydrant 500 feet north of, you know, the parking lot of Big Buy and 400 feet east of the parking lot of Starbucks, and you know, this way you can stick them up there. So I will probably give those to George, because I don't know who's doing the training now. I know I'm not. He wanted me to get back involved to do the training. I told him that I really didn't mind. However, I really didn't want to do it. And the only reason why I would do it is because he's a brother. You know, and if I told him I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Now, what are these? Wait a minute, I closed this up. What do we got here? 40s. 40s. Got a box of 40 pen in there? Mm-hmm. 40s are all filled up. So I guess I can squeeze them in here. And I do bring a 25 with me, so I'd rather have some rounds there, just in case. Now what are these? Oh, these are the 32. I have 32s, okay. I'm gonna put these in the house as well. Okay. Put this in. Done. Okay. Alright, so we're done. This is going in the house. I'm shutting you guys off.